My name is Nicholas Kane, and in this informative speech, I'm going to tell you how to change a tire on the side of the road. Imagine you're driving down the road and you hit a big pothole and it pops your tire and you need to change it right now so that you don't cause any further damage to your car. The first thing you want to do is pull off to the side of the road so that you're not endangering yourself or anyone else who might be driving by. Once you've done this, you're ready to begin. If your car has a hubcap, which this one does not, if your car has a hubcap, you're going to want to remove it so that you can get at the bolts attaching the wheel to the car. You're going to want to get a tire iron to loosen the bolts in a star-shaped pattern so that pressure is released equally from all sides of the tire at the same time. Once you've done this, you want to use your owner's manual to locate a jack point on your car nearest to the damaged tire so that you don't warp or damage the frame if you just happen to pick a piece of the tire to lift up with the jack. So once you've located the jack point, you want to get your jack out and you want to lift up the car just enough so that the tire is just off the ground. Once you've done this, you want to use the tire iron to continue to take all the bolts off of the tire. Once you've done this, you want to store the bolts somewhere safe where they won't get lost. If you had a hubcap, you can just put them in the hubcap because that's an easy place to remember. They definitely won't fall out. It's great. So once the bolts are off, you want to replace the damaged tire with the spare tire. And once you do that, you're going to just work backwards. You're going to take the bolts that you took off the old tire and you're going to put them on the spare tire and tighten them with your fingers just enough so that you can't anymore. Once that's done, you want to lower the tire back onto the ground with the jack, and it's at this point where you're done using the jack you can put it away. But once it's back on the ground, you want to use the tire iron to tighten the bolts back in the same five-sided star-shaped pattern that you used earlier when taking them off the original tire. So once the bolts are tight on the spare tire, if you had a hubcap and if it fits on the spare tire, you're going to want to put it back on. If not, don't worry, just put it in your car so that it doesn't get lost, because you're going to want to put it back on your old tire when it gets fixed. You can just put the spare tire in your car because obviously you don't want to leave it on the side of the road. Once all this is done, you're going to want to get your old tire fixed as soon as possible because you always need a spare tire when driving, and you don't want to wear down the spare that you're using right now. Thank you.